women speak.
I am speaking.
You can't make me.
We're good. And all I gotta say is, I hate having to redo this whole fucking section again.
Understandable.
Blazing cart. What am I supposed to do now?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
No. Speaking of love, there's going to be a new class in Darktide at some point soon.
Another paid
Yeah.
subclass or what?
Of course. That
Fair.
was a dumb question. We don't know what it is, but the devs have talked about it soon. I keep in mind soon is obviously relative, you know. Soon is like within a year for stuff like this, you know.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think it could be, like realistically?
Soon.
Know what you want it to be, what you think it realistically could be.
They won't do
soon.
rattling.
No, honestly, the three things that I could think of off the top of my head is a tech adept that was, you know, sent away from the Mechanicus, a gangster, you know, since it's a hive world,
Fair.
and the rattling. But they won't do rattling because of size differences, they said that. So,
Yeah, they're only doing that for the Ogren, right?
a rattling would fit realistically and be 100% okay, but they don't want to do it.
Oh, you mean new class?
Yeah.
He said that.
Okay.
Listen,
Listen.
no, you don't get the bitch.
But realistically, what do you guys think it could be? Not what you want, but what it could be.
I think your suggestions are the most realistic.
What I would want it to be is a freebooter.
Maybe maybe it could be one of those mutant cat humanoid things.
Oh, Felinid?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an option.
While it would realistically fit, you know, in the lore and all that, I don't think they'll do it because Games Workshop seems to be very...
Touchy with those.
Yeah. They like to pretend they don't exist.
Hey, you! I need help!
Yeah, we went through this all before. I'm wondering if the way to free this guy is the Will-O-Wisp up here. Because this Will-O-Wisp seems very out of place.
You remember the base for the wraiths that kidnap Soul?
Vaguely.
Are you able to raid them after you do the quest, or do you have to do it during?
I think during.
Alright, I'm not losing out on fucking XP, so I'll go and kill him. Well,
As long as you're not timed or as long as it's not one of those objectives where if you get too far away from them, they get very upset.
I don't think so.
Well, that Will-O-Wisp wasn't the way to do it. Wait. Do I have to kill all the Will-O-Wisps? Because there's a lot of them in this area. Oh my god, more fucking mushrooms. I despise the mushrooms. Oh yay, angry ghosts. Vicious war criminal has come seeking employment. What the fuck? You gain a big decrease to your reputation, but you gain a lot of protection.
That's not very.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Enemies just fall over, make my life easier.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Mac, as if you recall correctly from when we both played the second game, that whole nature god-like archmage was an ass, right? You know, the one that was with Tayan?
I do not remember.
Tayan, the really crazy, funny mage, who's actually a really good person, who was doing the whole quest in Whale Sanctum.
I don't think I remember that.
Because I remember him, not Tayan, the other, the nature god like that. I don't remember the name of. She was ass.
What, Maya?
I said godlike. Maya is an Amauan.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
So from what I have learned, this area is actually really small.
My
I'll be back.
Bruh. Dust, wake up.
I'm on.
That's it!
Gotta put this over there. Gotta grab this, because I need no agua. Alright, dumb question. Probably a dumb question. Is agua just water in Spanish, or what? Or what?
Agua is, I think, just people saying aqua badly. But let's see.
That's a really dumb question, I know, but still.
Okay, agua is just people saying, well, in aqua badly. I think, considering when I put in agua, translate in English, it says character. And I have no clue what the fuck that language is.
Latin?
Igbo.
What's Igbo? And I mean,
I-
that is a
Back.
genuine question.
What's going on?
We're trying to figure out where the hell agua came from.
It,
Water?
Igbo. Well, yeah. Igbo is a very common language in West Africa and Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea. But, it's Latin for water, yeah.
Latin?
Yep.
Two things. You said Latin?
Oh, wait, no, it's also Spanish. That's...
I knew I was right. Get fucked, Dust. I knew I was right.
No, it's also... It also said Latin, so I'm confused.
Oh,
And
I couldn't
agua is more common translation of water. Okay, so aqua and agua both mean water. They're just... Okay. Yay, I googled better.
So it was Spanish and Latin.
Yep.
And the second thing is, I'll be right back. Alright, ladies, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
E.
Where's the thing that I'm looking for to free this guy is my main question right now. So where is this very annoying archmage that I came all the way out of my way for? The wall of colors is a very interesting ability.
Why is it
So-
interesting?
It's a wall that if you walk through it, you take every single damage at once. And maybe get knocked prone. Doesn't that sound fun?
Yeah.
Very.
You didn't mean it.
You know, one of these days when we ever get to the TTRPG stuff, we should acclimate some of Pillar spells in Pathfinder.
I'd be fine with that.
Cause like Wall of Colors is like a 9th level spell.
Well then, was that necessary?
Or, you know, the highest type of spell you can get. Also, can I just say that I find it pretty fucking funny that... Alright, you know how Mystra and all of her predecessors basically banned magic of a certain level?
Yeah, above 9th.
Anyone who still knew magic before then, you know, like dragons, liches, etc., blah blah blah, they get to keep it. So like that super old ancient Giga Dragon over there, yeah, you be prepared to hit by a 14th level spell. Gets hit by a 14th level spell. The party, hey, you can't do that. Magic was banned. How old do you think the dragon is? Hold that thought again.
Harambe.
Jacob, your hubby wants you. Because he's not
Hubby?
here.
Yeah. You know how netrunners can take control of cars? Like you're
Yeah.
able to? I remote controlled the car to line it up correctly. I got out of the car's network, because if I drive it into somebody, I get aggroed. So I look at the car and activate floor it.
And back.
Harambe, I just used a quick hack to run somebody over with a car. Very comedic. It carried the body and everything.
That sounds fairly normal.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to save because I have a feeling I know where this rope goes. And I don't want to waste a rope. Yeah, it was a waste of a rope. So, am I going to find the thing I need to free the guy in the settlement? Because if not, then that's a problem.
Found.
So, Eder, where art thou?
I'm back.
Finally.
Oh yeah.
Grieving Mother pulled a clutch on that one. Holy shit. How she did that, I will never know. You know, I don't know why I'm still picking up money. I don't need money.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Look there. That's all right.
Calm down there, bog cults. Just die. That'll make everyone's life easier. Enemies, just leave me be. Oh good, I can go get the guy out of the circle now. Oh, it's a ghost.
It is hard to aim a car.
Can relate.
But you tried to use the cars to kill people constantly too.
Yes. Except in this case, the car is at her.
Well, he hits like a truck, so seems about right.
No, actually, he's the weakest of the team in terms of damage.
Really?
Yeah.
This better hit the man. It went through him. Fuck you, game.
Uh. Okay. I'm. I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, you have anything good to buy? Doubtful, but I'm gonna check anyway.
I love tech weapons. Especially the tech sniper.
I despise the tech weapons.
Really? May I ask why?
None of them feel any good to use.
That's... I can see that, yeah.
Alright, so does that mean that the crazy archmage is up here?
Oh!
Yes.
I found a iconic weapon that I didn't find before, because I fought this outpost. It's called the Problem Solver.
Oh, I remember the name, don't remember what it does.
Oh, bullet hose. Okay. Oh, it has 90 ammo, and it has max fire rate.
Okay.
It's not very comfortable. But it's a neat weapon that exists.
I have found the archmage. She is present. Let's see if she's as much as a bitch as I remember her being.
Only one way to find out. Let it begin.
Oh, that's a dragon. I don't like dragons.
Too bad.
I waved at the dragon nonchalantly and it smiled. Okay.
They like you. You hope.
When a dragon sees a normal creature, it expects either fear or bravado. Doesn't get either and just gets nonchalance. That's new.
I like new. That's pretty much the situation, huh?
Yeah, oh, that's a second dragon. I don't like two dragons. Oh no. Oh no.
The
Oh,
one
no.
Anua.
Oh
Expect it to
yeah.
find us eventually. I'm a
I know
little
my role.
surprised
Yoo-hoo,
to find
honey.
you're still carrying that
Oh, no.
abomination around. I imagine Consulholt is better company without
Also,
his
I picked the
talent.
cyber deck that made it so, spreading, quick hacks spread through a larger area.
You'll love that once you get the chaotic one from the DLC.
Uh,
By the way,
Blackwall.
as soon as
Redivide.
And that
Is
has
it-
its own thing. It can't be used with any other cyber decks.
But once you do the once you get the DLC, go do it immediately. If you don't, it'll ruin the whole aspect of the story beat that it's providing, and you'll be way over leveled for the content.
What level would you say that's for?
As soon as you get it. If you're gaining levels through by playing the story and stuff rather than just power leveling, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm doing that, I'd say.
Also, Lengrat's voice is way better in the second game. First one, not so much.
I am Lengroth. As was my predecessor, he too lives on in me. We are all, you see, Lengroth.
Oh, that's why Lengroth was an ass to us in the second game.
Why?
Ah,
At least that's what I'm going to assume given this context here. Alright, you know how there are very few people in Pillars who completely remember their past lives?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like all of them, every single one?
Mhm.
Lengrath is
Yes.
one of them.
Oh.
So
And
that's how she remembers, how we remembers we killed her in the first game from the second game. So I'm going to guess that might be a reason why she's a complete ass.
Lengroth knew something.
Hold on.
I like
Consulholt
Synapse
didn't.
Burnout. It's very
The
good.
brevity of life should be embraced,
Agreed.
not feared. Each generation brings with it renewed strength and saves us from stagnation.
But you'll love the Blackwall Cyberdick.
When his time came, Lengroth was willing to let go, to leave his memories and body behind. He entrusted the gift of his life force, his vibrant spirit, to a worthy successor. Consulholt clung to his pathetic existence like a leech. And there are others like him, who would see all the world serve as kindling, if only their flame can go on burning. Consulholt's knowledge cannot outlive him.
Now I'm just looting the entire compound.
You misunderstand. A wolf devouring a hare has done nothing outside its nature. One life feeds the next. Ours is the work of generations, many minds coming together to strengthen one another. More than that, to ensure it could never be replicated, you yourself could easily have become the latest tool in Consulholt's efforts to thwart the wheel and place himself beyond the reach of time. He would have used your very essence for fuel. A lesser death than you deserve, I think. But you made it out. In truth, I am glad you came. It saves me the effort of chasing you. These two? They're quite young, but already appallingly bright. There's no greater aim than to leave behind a lasting legacy, to teach those who will learn.
Lengroth's teachings are interesting. We will strengthen our souls as they do. Morgeth-in will be our home for eons.
Think on it. You must have seen how desperately Kith cling to their lives. What measures they're willing to take to ensure theirs is the consciousness that lingers longest. The phylactery was to be Consulholt's great triumph over death.
I'm honestly a
All the
little
bravery
miffed.
Kith have done in
Out of
search
this, like, fucking
falsehoods
20
will
enemies,
pale
not a
in the
single
face of
hatchet.
what they will do for the truth. It only takes one. And for killing him, at least, I do thank you. But you should not have interfered. Commander Ballerin would have brought me
I'll
a
get
threat.
one when I get to the fucking
All of
DLC.
this could have been avoided. Discretion. It would hardly have been ideal to fly in atop Gavanerkos and get the attention of every dragon hunter in the region. I'd heard the Bannermen were competent. It turns out that you're more competent.
The Bannermen were schmucks.
We could simply take it from you. After. Yes. It feels a little macabre for my tastes, like the Stelgar with a hair. Oh, I believe that already. It simply doesn't change anything. You would do that? You and I would be the only Kith in all Aora to understand Consulholt's work. That would be a heavy secret to carry. It would be very tempting to set it down again.
You know, I want to fight her because she's an ass. But I'm not sure I can fight two dragons at once. Every dragon I've fought in this game has almost kicked my ass. One of them kicked my ass so hard that I had to respec to talk him down.
That bad? God damn.
And this is two of them.
Better luck on the next turn of the wheel, my friend. I'm sure you'll be remembered.
I've never eaten a watcher before.
A good combo with Contagion. Throwing weapons. Specifically because our perk makes it so throwing weapons deal all... If a enemy is poisoned, hitting them with a throwing weapon will make it so all of the poison damage happens immediately.
Okay.
Which makes it so they work decently well together.
Let me use the... Oh my god, the Doomhammer has such a terrible range. Oh my god. I'm a dumbass.
I mean, that was common knowledge.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, how the hell do you beat this boss?
Through grit, spit, and a whole lot of prayers. A 1, a 2, a 3.
The Watcher of Cadnua. I expected you'd find us eventually.
The world may never know. Changes personality to reckless.
I'm a little more surprised to find you're still... I sent a scout. Her task was to follow you. I am Lengroth. As was Lengroth when his time... Consul Holt's knowledge cannot outlive him. You misunderstand. A wolf devouring a hare has done nothing outside...
Forbidden knowledge does.
My successors will seek them out in turn. In truth, I am glad you came. It saves me the effort of... There's no...
We will strengthen our souls as they do.
Think on it. The phylactery was to be Consul Holt's great triumph. It only takes one. And for killing him, at least, I do thank you. Discretion. I'd heard the bannerman...
It'd be a shame to die confused.
It's not as if you'll understand for very long. But, as you wish. His memories, his awareness, those died with him.
Okay, am I missing something with the incendiary grenade? Because it seems like it's shit. Does it leave napalm on the ground or something?
Certain spirits possess
Probably.
more strength than
Alright,
others.
let's see.
His knowledge we secure in the usual way. It is my hope that we will someday spread
Mr. Stop
Lengroth's
the
teachings
music.
beyond our numbers.
Your books are too small to read. Better to learn it in song. No singing.
A great deal of study and a little magic. Once a suitable candidate has been selected,
110
their predecessor
SPI.
gives up his life and essence, and the soul is transferred.
110
Studied for many
SPI.
years, and was
110
selected.
SPI.
At one step, I might have turned away, buried myself in common living. My choice was to stay. Not at all. The energy of souls is a natural force all around us. Every being leaves traces of their passing, even as their essence finds root in new soil. We accept that the cycle exists, and that death will come. It is what we leave behind that matters.
Tea
A
room.
life bettered by our efforts. Intruders, mostly. How pleasant it would be to live in a world where nothing unfortunate ever happened to those who didn't deserve it, don't you think?
That would be dreadful.
No, not at all. Oh, he and the original Lengroth were distantly aware of each other, I'm sure, being masters in their field. I learned of his obsessions too late. Perhaps if we'd been on better terms, I could have convinced him to reconsider. Too late in any case. My apologies, Consul Holt. Why? Because it's quiet, out of the way. The local wildlife keeps out the rabble. I've never minded being out in the open air, but some of the apprentices found it difficult at first. But a bright young mind that can't survive contact with blood and dirt will fare very poorly in this world. A curious mind is a gift. Perhaps your soul will retain that quality. We could simply take it from you. After. To the contrary, I would relish the challenge. Let's match horns, you and I. There could be no worthier contest. Yes, it feels a little macabre for my tastes. Oh, I believe that already. It simply doesn't change anything. Better luck on the next turn of the wheel.
I've never...
Can I move? There we go.
That one hit through.
I don't like this fight. This fight is dumb.
Why is it dumb?
Lengrath doesn't let you see your teammate's health, for example.
Mm.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck spell I should use. There has to be a spell that I can use for this. Wait, Lengrath is almost dead. If I just kill Lengrath, do you think the dragons will fuck off? Probably
Maybe.
not.
Too long has it been since we...
Alright, so none of these units are particularly tanky. Lengrath is very not tanky. Alright, I have a semblance of a game plan that might work. My only complaint is I have to go through the fucking dialogue every fucking time.
You lost?
Yeah?
The Watcher of I'm a little more surprised to find you're still carrying that abomination. You could do better, I have to say. I am Lengroth.
I guess Jackins
As well
didn't
as
in fact
Lengroth
fuck
and his
off when
defense,
Linhog died.
Consul's knowledge cannot
No,
outlive
they did
him.
not fuck off.
You misunderstand. If copper wire and glass tubes were enough.
Don't underestimate the dangers of rampant incompetence, Lengrath.
What good has Consul's knowledge brought to anyone? He was a coward, fleeing death, and you unmade him all the same. He would have used your very essence for fuel. A lesser death than you deserve, In truth, I am glad you came. It saves these two. There's no...
We will strengthen...
And for killing him, at least, discretion. I'd heard the Bannermen were competent. Think on it. The phylactery was to be Consul's great triumph over death. It only takes one.
It'd be a shame.
It's not as if you're his...
Your books are...
A great I studied for many...
No singing.
Not at all. We accept that the cycle exists. Intruder.
That would be dreadful.
No, I learned it too late in any case. Why? I've never minded being out in the open air. A curious mind is a... We could simply take it from you. To the there could be no worthier contest. As you wish.
Will they lay down arms? saw.
That didn't go as well as last time. Dust, I blame you.
How is it my fault?
You're not giving me advice.
Fight good.
Man, I wish it were that easy.
Ulu, Ben.
So where's Aloth exactly?
He's somewhere.
On Saul.
Gotta take care of that.
We are one fight ways.
this fight make me cry.
Bye.
I am losing. Actually, I think having more tanks might actually help. I think Grieving Mother is not an appropriate option for this when they're immune to everything. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do.
And what is that?
Well, Dust, I need you to look up out of the companions. Who is the better tank between Mainha and Zawa?
Uncle Flacco.
Alright, I'll look that up once I'm able. Alright, between who?
Zawa and Mainha. Mainha's the Maoan barbarian. Zawa is a human monk. Because Grieving Mother is not doing good for this.
Say, I'm impressed.
Don't say Pelagina, she's terrible.
Such Pangina hate.
I mean, Pelagina is an interesting character, but her class is terrible.
Okay, couldn't find a comparison between the two apps, but I found a companion ranking, so let's see this.
I'm gonna take a guess, just a random guess, that Mainha's at the bottom of the barrel.
She's rank 5.
Huh? And this is for combat effectiveness?
Let's see.
Last thing
It's because of her damage, not her tank.
colony.
And what about Zawa?
Somehow he is below Pelangina.
Huh? I need an explanation.
Okay, Zawa is supposedly defensively weak. So, I don't think this ranking's able to be trusted. Agreed?
The only reason I would disagree is because Zawa is a monk. And monks are tanky.
Last thing the Deerwood needs
Well,
is
they're
another
tanky
foreign colony.
in a way that is not, you know.
Okay, let me look up best tanks in Pillars of Eternity.
Ignore it when it says Eder. Because we know Eder's good.
Choke? What's the situation? Is it a choke point?
No, it's kind of out in the open.
Okay, Kana was recommended.
Well, no, duh.
Let's see.
Kinda one that's always tank first.
That's the kind of the point of a tank. Depends on what happens during the time they're alive. I saw Dismbevkana, Kana, but I'm gonna keep looking.
We were so insanely young, we went from boys
Eh.
to men, and now there's only one direction left for us to go: the back streets.
Okay, I'm hearing good things about monks, so I'm assuming the monk character can do good. I'm not really finding a best tank list for it.
Well, it's mainly just a toss up between Mainha and Zawa because you know Devil is a rogue. Rogue is gonna be fucking useless here. Hiravas is a druid.
And a druid can be a tank, but not a very good one. It's like an emergency tank if you need it.
All right, let me get
Our
Zawa.
paths shall part.
I'm gonna go. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go ahead and try Zawa because if we can't find any determination about it, then I might as well just ram my head into the wall.
Hello.
Well, he has some good stats, kinda. Zawa more or less has the right stats, so I'm gonna see what I can do. Alright, looks like I'm gonna need to get a mercenary because this build doesn't work with Zawa.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Wait, I can't get a mercenary because I think they level up separately from us. Alright, then I know the solution.
Very well.
Mac!
Yep.
You're stepping up to the plate.
What, you put me in your main party?
Kinda have to.
I hope I don't let you down.
You probably will.
Very well.
What's my class again, cleric?
I don't know. Priest.
Apparently, priests are decent off tanks.
DNA Digivolution. Grace Nova Man. I'm happy. Okay, now how do I get Cranium on?
Alright, let's see. I can't believe I'm looking up a fucking build. Bleh. I guess I'll just get sneak attack.
So I need Andromon to get Cranium on. Okay.
I just watched a TikTok and I completely fucking forgot that Space Marines can fucking read memories by eating people.
No, that's only Space Wolves. That's a Space Wolf thing, Dust.
Oh, well, this video is very accurate then. You're sure about the memory thing?
Yes, it's literally a Space Wolf thing.
I just wanted to make sure.
Hopelessly devoted to you.
No.
Hopelessly devoted to you.
Alright, let me grab Zawa's equipment.
Not a problem.
Those were noises.
Yeah, I was moving. But, just looking at TikTok and came across a Rango edit, and Rango's such a good fucking movie. Your opinion?
Agree.
I'm happy I'm seeing it more often on TikTok.
They needed a sequel, but I'm not sure how they would make that said sequel.
The Life of the Snake. There you go.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick.
There you go, Pixar, your $1 billion movie right there. Pay me. Hold on, I gotta move something.
Yeah, now I have the Overwatch.
Yay?
Well, yes, yay. You know very well that's one of the most fucking helpful things.
The way dwarves waddle is funny. Mech POV.
I don't waddle, I'm not fat enough.
Yeah, but you're short.
I'm not showing up to waddle either.
Eater?
Either.
Last thing the Deerwood needs
You
is
becoming
another
dust now?
foreign colony.
I said either.
Oh, Harambe.
Mm,
Remember the Fenrir submachine gun?
mm,
They changed how it worked.
mm.
Instead of setting them on fire, it will each time it hits an enemy, it has a chance of inflicting them with cyberware malfunction.
That also upgrades your net running skill.
And cyberware malfunction is just a pretty decent thing.
It's not that I don't want to carry more.
Jacob,
Mim.
I like how in Time Changer the Digimon are just as fascinated about the human world as the humans are of the digital world.
I mean, yeah, a lot of them are giant lizards. The human world is just a big walking food source.
Well, some of them attack and like the humans, but those are considered titans. But most of the other Digimon,
I must
they
say,
just
I'm
mingle with the
impressed.
humans and partake in the food from restaurants. I was able to get Magnamon addicted to sweets and salty food.
Concern.
He was on his own village. He wanted to see what the human world's like. So I said, okay, want some ice cream? He's like, okay, and then he got hooked on the sweet and even had some salty food as well.
I thought you were gonna say he dumped salt on top of the ice cream.
Maybe he could have. Their sea salt ice cream is a thing.
And it's disgusting.
Well, you had it before?
Once, never again.
That bad?
Yeah.
I would like to try it for myself.
My condolences.
The Watcher of Cadnua.
Protein!
I am Len, as was Lengroth when his time. Consul Hot's knowledge cannot out. You misunderstand. If copper wire.
Don't underestimate the dangers of rampant incompetence, Lengroth.
Forbidden knowledge does.
My success. In truth, I am glad you came. There's no.
We will strengthen our
And for killing him, at least discretion. I'd heard the banner think on it. The phylactery was to be Consul Hot. It only.
It'd be a
It's not as if you'll understand his memory.
Your books are...
A great deal of. I studied for many.
No.
Not at all. We accept that the cycle exists. Intruder.
That would be dreadful.
No. Not. I learned of it too late in any case. My apology. Why? Because it's. I've never minded being out in the open air. A curious mind is a gift. Perhaps you're. We could.
Since I have
from
Sauna
you.
B, I can sell Sauna A.
Yes. It feels a little macabre for my tastes. Like the Stelgar with a hand. Oh, I believe that already. It simply doesn't change anything. Better luck on the next turn of the week.
I've never eaten a what?
Okay, so I can't do any more digivolving currently, but...
Alright, take whatever take this is. Pig.
That was Mom.
Well, that just means your mama is the pig.
Yep.
Did Lengrath already die? I don't see her anywhere. I
So-
literally do not see Lengrath anywhere. Did she die already?
So how's that character doing?
I have no idea. There's too much shit on the screen.
I'll be back. Getting a drink.
No! Stay with me!
Holy shit. Dude, that monk turned Lengroth into fucking tomato paste.
So, Monk was a good idea.
I activated stunning strikes and you just see literally a whole bunch of flying fists and Lengrath's dead.
The stunning part is where you stun its heart into stopping.
No, that's what we do on the dragon. Hopefully.
We'll see.
I fear we've lost the angry one. Lavaru, be on seat.
Well, I definitely did better that time around.
That's good.
The Watcher of... I'm a little more surprised to find you're still carrying that. I am Lengroth. As was Lengroth when his Consul Hot's knowledge cannot you misunderstand. If Copper...
Don't underestimate the dangers of rampant incompetence, Lengroth.
Yes, you have not. And I have promised God... These two, there's no...
We will strengthen.
And for killing him, at least, I'd heard the banner think on. The phylactery was to be Consul Hot's great triumph. It only takes one.
It'd be a
It's not as if you'll understand for very long. But his memory,
Your books are too...
a great deal I studied for many...
No,
Not at all. We accept that the cycle intruded.
that would be dreadful.
No, I learned too late in any case. My apologies. Why? Because, I've never minded being out in the open air. A curious mind is a gift. We could simply take it from you. After. To the contrary, there could be... In truth, I am glad you came. It saves me the effort of... Yes, it feels a little macabre for my tastes, like the Stelgar with a hair. Oh, I believe that already. It simply doesn't change anything. Better luck on the next turn of the wheel, my friend.
I've never eaten a...
I'm back.
I can tell you this.
Yeah?
The monk is turning enemies to paste. I can say that much.
Hell yeah. My guy is eager to prove himself capable of being part of the crew.
We'll see how far that goes.
Question, this woman you're fighting, is she the same one that's in Avowed as the antagonist?
No.
Oh. Because I know she makes a
That was
reappearance.
annoying dust.
Because I know she makes a reappearance from second game.
What you fighting now, Rombe?
Maybe the same thing I've been fighting for the last 2 hours, you dumbass.
Well, I wasn't sure if you went to a different fight or not.
I explained this earlier. This is literally the only fight I have left in the game.
Right. And it's going badly, I assume.
What gave that away?
Your attitude?
That I've been doing it for 2 hours?
Well, you were doing other quests that you had, but
Christian.
still.
No,
Why
I
is-
have not.
Oh.
Why does my character's help a question mark?
Say hi to Leningrad Special Effect.
What does it do?
It makes it so you can't see any of your stats.
Oh.
Dust, I blame you. Why? Because you're asking dumb questions.
Fair.
Where the fuck is the immune to fear, damn it? There it is.
So soon, this is the final fight before you beat the game?
Second to final fight, really.
Hmm.
You had to get petrified.
Do you have any items that cure petrification?
No.
How do you get rid of petrification?
You wait.
Does the healer have any debuff movers?
No.
Hmm.
I wish you could turn it better.
Yeah, they could have gotten the entire row of enemies if we could.
She turned you into a pig. Nice.
Damn, this game's accurate.
Editor is down. I repeat, editor is down.
Damn it.
I don't think damming it is going to do much.
Kana's down. Oh no, he's back up now. And now he's down again.
He's up. Then he's down.
Durans do better.
So has the using of multiple tanks been going better?
Not really.
Then
Not really.
Really?
okay, is the
Not really.
are they single target?
Not really.
Okay, I'm not gonna even bother now.
Good.
I was gonna try to help, but okay, fuck you, bitch.
Unless you're watching the stream, you're not going to be able to help.
That isn't entirely correct, but okay.
Bro, you neglected to play pillars. Shut your face.
Yeah, but I can still think.
By knowing nothing about the game.
I was gonna ask if fighting is a AoE or single target.
Boy, I'ma slap you. Lengrath is easy to kill. It's the dragons that is a fucking problem.
Holy crap, everyone's down.
And they're immune to disintegration like the other dragons we've found, right?
Not immune, just resistant.
Ah. If only you had a mind control spell.
I have many. They're immune to it.
Why am I surprised? That makes so much fucking sense.
I'm playing as a cipher. Their main thing is mind control, you dumbass.
Well, I didn't know if their main thing was mind control or brain aneurysm go burger.
Why not use mind control on the enemies around the dragon's den?
Because the problem with mind control, for the cipher at least, is that the AoE for it is very small, and the range of it is very small.
Mm.
Yes, hello again, person.
The Watcher of... I'm a little more surprised to find you're still... I am Lengraw, as was Lengraw when his console...
You yap too much, but I have to do it, because if I don't, then I don't get the stuff in the notebook.
A wolf devouring a hare has done nothing outside its nature. What good he would have used. In truth, I am glad you came. These two, there's no great...
We will strengthen our...
And for killing him, at least, I do thank... I heard the Bannermen were competent. Think on it. The phylactery was to be It only takes one.
It'd be a
It's not as if his...
Your books are too small to read.
A great deal of I studied for many...
No singing.
Not at all. We accept that the cycle intruders...
That would be dreadful.
Your books are
No,
too small
I
to
learned of his
read.
obsessions too late. Too late in any case. My apologies. Why? I've never minded being out in the open air. A curious mind is a gift. Perhaps
I wonder what would have happened if you were able to pick the wizard thing.
Probably along the lines
We
of
could
not
simply
fighting
take
her.
it from you. After. To the contrary, I would relish. There could be no worthier caught. Yes, it feels a little. Oh, I believe that already. Better luck on the next turn of the week.
I've never eaten a watcher before.
Truth be told, I'm not entirely sure if the if the enemies around here are immune or not to mind control. From the looks of it, no. I mean, I could try to mind control more things, see how that goes.
More allies for you, less enemies for them. Yeah, all the summons you brought out are like gone.
Oh, I gave that away.
Are you able to resummon them?
No.
Maybe time to strike out terrible.
No, not the doggy.
Well, even the dog was fighting.
Yeah.
Nice. So has mind control worked?
No. Sigh. This is driving me nuts. Dust, I blame you.
Not my fault.
Do what Mac is doing. Join the stream, give advice.
I want to watch other shit.
Exactly. It's your fault.
Somehow I doubt debuffing a dragon won't do shit.
See, you admit it's your fault.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
Do any of your characters know how to polymorph? Because you could turn on a dragon just like a pig and kill it.
They-
They're most likely immune.
I haven't checked if they're immune to it, but I would guess yes.
Can see if we can look up some tips for this fight.
The Watcher of Cadnu. I'm a little more surprised to find you're still I sent a scout. I am Lengroth, as was Lengroth when his time. Consul Hot's knowledge can you misunderstand. A wolf devouring a hare.
Yes, you've said this all
Don't
before.
underestimate the dangers of rampant incompetence, Lengroth.
Forbidden knowledge.
My successor. In truth, I am glad you came. It's these two. There's no.
We will strengthen.
And for killing him, at least I.
So,
Discretion, I
Jacob,
heard the
someone
bannermen were
here is
confident.
saying
They
to
knew
have your
the
characters
phylactery
move
was
to
be
the
consul. It only
bottom
takes
right
one.
corner. This way there's an obstruction between
Already
you and
did that.
Lengraf and the two dragons that they'll get hung
Yeah,
up on and likely divided.
I already did that. That's what I did the first time.
It's not as if his memory.
Your books are too small to read.
A great deal of. I studied for many years.
No.
Then you gotta buff people with endurance
Not
using
at
minor
all.
avatar,
Except that
dire
the
blessing,
secret
agonizing
exists,
radiance,
and that death.
devotions
in
of
truth,
faithful,
that
cause of
would
faithful,
be
yeah, shoot of
dreadful.
faithful, yeah.
I learned of it too late in any case.
In that order.
Why? I've never minded being out in the open. A curious mind is.
Send a petsion to set the bad to be close in
There
during the
could be
buffing.
no better luck on the next turn of the wheel, my friend. I'm sure.
Have
you
units
do
trap a massive
remember.
gigantic interdiction on the whole of enemies. If it crits or weaken them for a long time.
Oh, good. I can save right after that fucking dialogue, so I don't gotta do that no more. Good. Great.
Beyond seek.
Okay, Elaf should cast Ringgrim after the buff thing. Ringraf should cast Innovating Terror and or Archimedes Capricious Hex before dropping Consulhat's Crushing Doom, Cold Slumber, or Gaze of the Adragon on Lengraf and the Dragons. Pretty much you have to buff your guys and make the enemies immobilized and either weakened, paralyzed, prone, unconscious, or petrified. Then take them out with nasty high level damage spells.
Who would have guessed such a thing?
Hey, I'm trying to help here, dude.
Yes, but you're saying obvious things.
I have been trying to paralyze, weaken, and debuff them.
Yes,
Yes.
and it has a low chance.
Harambe. Is the chance 0?
No.
Then channel your inner white man and become gambling at it.
Wait, it's not immune to polymorph? Hold up.
Also, this might help you. Treat yourself as the more dangerous for the dragons. So you'd be like a #1 priority if you have to prioritize one or the other.
I don't know. I think the flying one has been proven to be more dangerous. I guess I can't use the pig thing anymore?
The reason to go to the bottom right of the map is because they'll bunch up the dragons because you gotta go around the mushroom thing.
Yeah. Alright, Lingrath got fucking molt.
Nice. Damn, my monk executed the crap out of Lingrath. I saw that.
Stasis. Use stasis. Freeze. Freeze, bitch. No, Durance, you have to heal. You have
Oh yeah,
to start
just
healing.
noticed Teresa's is stuck on the grass thing apparently.
Well, he's also stasis, so there's that too.
He was home running forward before, but wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, for a second there. Wait, did the dragon just die? No. It just got knocked out of the air. I was like, hold up.
It got prone to take it out. This is your best chance.
You better run!
Durance, you best start fucking healing. Durance, start fucking healing. You know, once I can figure out where the fucking right heal is. Wait, pain link, hold up. Oh fuck, it's immune. Shit. Alright, recall agony then. Take all of your damage twice, bitch. I think the dragon is stuck.
Yeah, as I said, the other dragon was stuck.
To be fair, I thought he was only stuck because of the stasis, not because of the actual tree. I'm not gonna take chances, I'm gonna just cast everything.
Go for it. This is your best chance at now.
I don't think... Okay, yeah, recall agony, here we go.
Recall Agony. Metal D4.
I mean, recall agony makes enemies take all damage twice.
I figured.
Oh no. Kana, you're not allowed to die. Fuck, I can't revive no more. Come on, game, do me a solid.
curses!
Motherfucker got petrified, damn it. Or didn't get petrified, damn it. Oh, what the fuck?
Doesn't wake up.
That's embarrassing.
I'm not gonna get close to that dragon.
That's
And
embarrassing.
don't. How did
I will
Beck
choose
kill like
this.
all your allies just now, though?
Dragon's
Come
breath.
on.
Oof.
You find that surprising?
I guess.
That's on me.
Is it healing? No, 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 that was the poison.
Ugh, I'm no help here.
I'm not using stunning strike. No, thank you. That would be dangerous getting close to dragon. Detonate. That's. All right, then I'll just use mind lance because wait. Does mind lance knock someone over? No, just interrupt. All right, interrupt. Good. Man, that don't work very good when you know. It barely does any damage. Damn, I can't use down teammates as a thing for my abilities.
Bye.
Good question.
Ugh, come on.
I will cheese this fight. I don't like you. Does this work for down? Nope.
That's embarrassing.
Every time he does that stasis effect with the fear aura, he takes damage.
That's on me.
Because fear aura is a psychic thing, and ciphers backlash anyone who hits them with a will attack.
That's embarrassing.
How much health does the dragon have?
Yes. Oh, I got hit with disintegration. Nice. Get fucked.
That's on me.
He didn't die. Well, he's still taking damage every backlash. Because, you know,
That's
crossbow.
embarrassing.
How does it feel knowing they finally won this fight?
Cheese! Just in case they get back up, I'm gonna just rest.
I would say save first. Giving rest is done, save in case to get back up.
You
Yeah.
stink.
You lost more copper to bandits than you did gaining copper.
Good. Any spells in here, Aloth can fucking steal.
Well, it's good that bandits took most of your taxes.
Yes.
Why?
Yes. A lot of spells in here to learn. Jesus. Oh, no wonder I couldn't hit her with any status effects. Because she had shields that just said no. I suppose that's what punching them in the face is for.
Yep, and my monk did that stupendously. See, viewers never understood the power of the monk.
Why? Why did it rest again? I didn't hit the rest button. What? Really? That's it?
I mean, I saw a quarterstaff weapon in one of the drop enemies.
Yeah, but it's just nothing. Alright, now time to go ram my head at the wall for the final boss. I was able to get there with relative ease last stream. I just had to realize, oh wait, I missed the fucking boss. I had to go back.
Well, here's hoping the final boss doesn't have 2 or more dragons with them.
Oh, he has something similar.
What?
Oh wait, I need to get Grieving Mother for story purposes. He has like 2 what looks like oryx.
Hmm.
Aurochs, you know the thing that Rimmergand is? It looked like 2 of those, kinda.
I suppose.
I
Is
also
that really
need-
as bad as dragon?
I don't know, I never actually fought them. Right when I got to the boss, I remembered, wait a minute. Dust, wake up.
E.
Wake up.
You know he
I'm
doesn't
awake.
talk in stream.
Accurate assessment, but Dust, wake up.
I've been getting better. Go fuck
I
yourself.
must say, I'm impressed.
Dust, wake up.
Not a problem.
Yeah,
Play game.
I am.
Yeah, I agree. I think my monk deserves a rest after helping fight against 2 fucking dragons.
Don't you mean a wizard? Because after the wizard was dead... Wait, no. No, he got one of the dragons.
Hello.
My guy is currently at the tavern, drinking some nice beer. Over getting his tale of how he fisted a dragon to death.
That's a sentence.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Yes, Durans, love you too. Don't we love Durans?
So, any progress?
Wow, Dust hasn't been paying any attention. Holy shit.
No, not even a little.
Dust, wake up.
Paying attention to other shit.
Yeah, that's just your excuse for falling asleep.
No, I am paying attention to other shit.
Sure, buddy.
He won the fight, and now he's going up to the final boss.
That wasn't the final boss?
No,
No.
it wasn't.
Oh. It'll
We.
be hilarious if the final boss is easier than that fight.
It probably will be. Sure, why not? I did it last time.
After what seems like an eternity, your rapid descent comes to an abrupt...
Yes, we've heard that before.
Well, that went better than I expected. Everyone
No,
all
it
right?
didn't.
No shattered knees? Good. Just me, then.
That was bracing.
This place is cursed. Look there! Was that necessary?
You're not getting through me.
Right now I'm about to start the races so I can, get the Cthulhu.
You didn't mean it. My mind feels sharp as steel.
I don't need any of the loot in here, and I've looked around in every area. There is nothing important at all. So I'm gonna just ram my head through these enemies in the dialogue. Hello there, person that we talked to already.
My old pupil, you are so different now from who you were then. Yet much a gallant jet. I can only guess. After all this, I will tell you. I can see it was.
I've
just
spoken to you before.
that the god-
She's not serious.
Perhaps not to her.
What I taught was that the gods whose faith they were conceived generation. It shook them. This fight. I never thought of it as I became a missionary.
It was in the last episode.
You asked me. Everyone. What if all?
That's not...
The power of the. What if it were forbidden?
I have seen with my own eyes.
You speak of her deception.
Last episode where we accidentally remembered that we fucked up some people's lives and had to use time magic to go back in time.
No. Correction. We used time magic to go fuck up someone's life. Because that's what we forgot to do.
Ah.
You don't need to.
We wanted to make sure we didn't have to deal with some Final Destination bullshit where they got killed later
Why
on.
they must be confronted. No answer is simple. But somewhere between them all lies a truth so beautiful. I often wonder that myself. I've been alone here. I need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition. Even after... Would it good? Good. You were a blank... You had heard both sides. Seen everything. If not you, then I expected dissent. But I needed to know that even knowing what you've told me, some part of me knows it does. And what of your understanding of our past? There is no... At first I thought this might be the... Yet if there is anything I can tell you, in a matter of... This prison was full once in the days of the Inquisition. But time bettered with these souls.
There's printed steps in the bottom of that.
To be reminded.
I've done this before in the last
His
episode. I
words
don't need
matter
to hear it
he
again.
cares. That's why. If Theos succeeds, you will not find a more resolute being. Theos will not wait for you. If you do not catch up to him now, if I repent, all I have done has meant nothing.
When did I get higher perception? I wasn't able to pick this last time. When did I get higher perception?
That race
My
killed
part
so
in
many
bringing you to
people.
Theos in the very beginning. I hope you can forgive me. I hope whatever final guidance I've given you here proves more useful. I
Oh, my
suppose
car's
I
missing a
have waited
door.
long enough,
Or two.
and I do not wish to delay you any further. Come, let's be done with this once and for all.
Oh, yep, it's missing two.
I am ready.
Oh, that's depressing.
Didn't you see this before?
No. I just said 5 seconds ago. Wasn't able to pick this because I didn't have high enough perception, and I'm wondering how I got more perception.
Oh. No, I know
Oh,
it
wait,
was
I
a
know.
thing, but I
I
didn't
know.
know.
I got it from the boost at the castle, Cadnua.
Hmm. So what happened last time? Did it disintegrate her soul?
Nah, she kind of just sat there and wanted to spite the
Doesn't that
gods.
just beat all?
Hmm.
Here I was, wondering all this time whether all these terrible things were people's fault or the gods. Turns out they might be the same thing. Wonder how things would have gone different 15 years ago if the Raid Sarens had been told their god was made in some forge or kiln someplace. Would we still have gone to war? I could see the rebellion still happening, but I don't know that they would have invaded. I don't know. When Woden left for war, we, had a fight. As brothers will. About him going off to war. He was set on it. My parents warned him. They said you get a new country with every trip across the border, but your god, you only get the one. Me? I didn't know who was right. All I knew was I didn't want him to go. It's the same for families as it is for gods. You only get the one.
Nah. Nah, you can make a family. The people that are related to you aren't always your family.
I said
Yeah,
every
fair enough.
vicious thing I could think of, trying to change his mind. He brushed it off. Just got me madder, of course, him being so calm. He said I should come with him, but he'd understand if I didn't want to. I told him he'd better be able to face his god one day and answer for what he'd done. He said he'd keep that in mind. And then, he was gone. By the time I'd cooled off, months had passed. One morning it dawns on me that my brother always knew better than me. If he was so sure of what he was doing, then I should be there with him. I packed my things and was on the road that same morning. Of course, what I didn't know then was he'd already changed his mind. By that time, he was dead on that field. Crossed my mind. You live in a place like Gilded Vale, you don't have a whole lot else to do other than think about things you don't want to think about. I hope that wasn't it. I hope he went there because it's what he thought was right. But it seems I'm not meant to know. If I'd have left with him, we'd both be dead, so I don't know why I bother thinking about it. I found my own way in the end, and it wasn't my brother's and it wasn't my god's. I don't know if it was right.
So his brother changed his mind about going to war and tried to come back but died?
God or not.
Seems like it. We didn't really get a solid conclusion about what happened to his brother.
I don't regret it. Whether Widewind was Aothis, well, it hardly seems...
Because the way he had his voice gave makes it sound like his brother wants to go to war, but when he did, he changed his mind and wants to come back but died.
I think I just miss my brother.
Did I get that right?
One more mess we gotta straighten out.
Yeah, well,
Come on,
because of the whole gone
I
thing.
still owe you
Wide
one.
win and gone.
Hmm.
Do you think a single man might change the course of destiny?
Well, that was a sentence, Connor. That sounds like you gonna kill someone.
So, it's true. The gods are a sham that people have followed
I like
for
that they
thousands of
added a
years.
cinematic camera for
Agreed.
this.
We've been lied to. Our whole lives.
You can just
and many lives
put on
before
auto
that.
drive, then put on cinematic, and
And
just
it's
enjoy
best
the
to
ride.
put our faith in a pantheon
Yeah.
of gods that never deserved it in the first place. I'm surprised to hear you say this. It seems that much harm comes from imposing authority where perhaps none is needed. We've seen the atrocities that members of the Leaden Key have committed without even understanding why or for whom they act.
For once, the half-souled elf is right. To live in ignorance is to allow the gods to have their way with us.
I've also been thinking, there won't be much left of Theos by the time you're done with him, if I know how you operate. That will leave the Leaden Key headless. Perhaps it's best it stays that way. Then let's face Theos. When this is all over, I'll make sure that no one is able to commit his abuses again.
I don't know why I'm collecting gold. I don't need it. I've heard that actually, now that I think about it, I heard that gold carries over to the second game with you, but there's a cap on it or something. I'm not sure.
I know, like the resource taking with Mass Effect.
I don't see how
Hello?
that
Is
connects.
everyone still there?
Because it made a cap for how much credits you could take from 1 to 2.
Oh, no. It wasn't a cap of 1 to 2. It was 2 to 3.
Yeah, it was.
No, there was no cap between 1 and 2. I can say that for with 100% guarantee. I have played the game 3 times. The cap you're thinking of is 2 and 3.
Alright.
Full of surprises, aren't you?
I still find it funny that we thought Shepard is a
All others to
racist.
shame, and long lost.
Many spirits stirring.
Yeah, they took
Heads
too
with
many.
anger, violence.
We light our own path now, Watcher.
Can you do that again? I had something in my eye. Missed most of it.
But he took one too many gimmicks from Ashley. You know, the character that everyone should leave behind.
So, Harambe,
Yes.
fuck you, I was right.
What happened?
I looked it up, there is a max, 100,000. And then,
No, there's not.
according to Google, yeah.
I
And
played the game 3 times. There is no cap for 1 to 2.
and Google's wrong.
Because I have played the game multiple times, and that's how I was able to buy every single thing in the game. From the beginning.
Ooh, dragon.
Given how fast the other enemies are dying, I'm not really concerned.
It's a Drake. I think.
Drakes are just small dragons.
Right. Different games, different mechanics, and different worlds.
Hello, whale. Now, Mac, do you remember what Whale's voice was from the second game?
No.
Well, it was a clusterfuck of many voices that were very loud, right?
Okay.
Now listen to this, Whale.
You understand the value of a mystery watcher, a buried scroll, a hidden truth. These are my ways.
Cringe.
You unravel a thread, watcher.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
A nebula.
Yeah,
of
that is
souls,
terrible.
A song. No end, watch, none know. That is a word for endings, and
A Whale is so much better in the second game. This one's gross.
Was that necessary?
Shadow Drake.
How does a shadow get petrified? Can someone answer that question?
Don't know.
Yes.
Oh, you can? How?
Well, according to some games, if you shine light on shadow, it stuns them.
This isn't Alan Wake.
To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand me?
I am trusting you to remain loyal to the god.
Alright, once I get to the boss, I can actually hear the dialogue.
This is a missionary.
Well, the actual boss, not
You
the
are
fake
ready
one
to
that we're
give a
about to see.
confession?
I am ready to hear one from you.
Alright, come on, fake boss.
The way that person talked caught me off guard. The woman.
That woman. The Inquisitor.
Alright, come on, I don't care about the fake one. I already talked to you. Bring me the real one. There we go. Now we can actually get the dialogue that I wasn't able to get the last episode.
How did you find it? Another in a string of acts of petty defiance. For all her knowledge, she always preferred spite over reason. Then she should have obeyed. I ask one thing of all my followers. She was incapable. A waste of rare talent and intellect. What of your cohorts, then? They have followed you to their deaths. Is it loyalty that brings them here? Or is it, as my agents suggest, that they have no direction of their own? You worshipped Aethys, did you not?
I mean, our monk wants to kill a guy.
Gave me away. The cape?
Do you want to volunteer?
Yet when your god needed you the most, you chose your country.
We were being invaded. Not by anyone who was acting like a god.
Then I should think your hometown gave you a hero's welcome when you returned.
They made cake. Hard to blame people for losing faith when it's the gods who are misbehaving.
Accurate.
The gods argue over how best to prevent Kith society from destroying itself. These disruptions would not be necessary were mortal instinct not so diseased. You have devoted yourself to studying the work of my people. Why?
I thought your people had much to teach us. That we too could create great machines, improve our ships, make an empire as vast and impressive as yours ever was, built upon your secrets.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
Bruh.
You are living in the time of my people, Amawa. You owe them more than you will ever comprehend, and so it shall ever be. Greater civilizations than yours have attempted to reclaim what we buried. The greater their successes, the worse their fates in the end. I have seen to it. You built a weapon that delivered exactly as promised.
I served my goddess as you did yours.
Yet the other builders were slain, 11 of a dozen. Why not you? Were you somehow different? Redeemable in your god's sight?
Whatever desire I had to be redeemed in her eyes was weakness, purged by the Watcher's sight.
Or was it merely that your goddess wanted you dead as well, and your delusions of importance prevented you from seeing the obvious?
A whore's beguiling charms, nothing more. But the spell's broke now, Theos. The trial's over. I know friend from foe, and I've come here now to see a foe repaid.
You were able to destroy a god because another god wished it. Without her hand to guide you, you could not strike at a god any more than you could strike the sky. You are impotent, and not just from the pox. State your name and purpose, young acolyte.
My name belonged to the gods.
This V engine can damage the sky pretty well, fuck you.
You serve none but yourself. Without contact with your order, you can have no higher purpose. Only the base concerns of the flesh. You have cast yourself from our ranks.
And I should have done it years before. I'd rather live in uncertainty than servitude.
And that uncertainty would lead you where it leads everyone. To doubt, to emptiness, to the many cruelties inspired by disbelief. You will have to forgive your Grandmaster for remaining skeptical of his initiate's choices. You are here because you are lost. The gods cannot reach everyone, I'm afraid. May you fare better in your next lives.
Wait, even Theos can't see grieving mother? That's insane.
I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you shadow my footsteps like some stray Mongol?
They kept that up so much.
But our business was concluded long ago.
Okay, what the fuck is she? That's
That's a
worrying.
really good question.
You think your abilities only flow in one direction. That isn't how it works, I'm afraid. Not for me. For all that you saw of my soul in the sanitarium, I saw as much of yours. I answered your questions once. That your soul is not fit to accept the answers is of little concern to me. I lied to no one. Not to you, not to anyone. The gods are real. They are everything we need them to be, and the world is better for it. I have no illusions about the costs involved. But what your brief lifespan obscures is that it is what must be done. The heart of this country has skipped a beat, nothing more. I have done far worse. I plunged the peaceful kingdom of Telosus into civil war. I slew the monarch of Desantio, whose people never knew hardship under his rule, and replaced him with a cruel despot who brought them to ruin. When plague arrived at the great city of Arborensis, I saw to it that the cure did not. They piled their dead outside the city in heaps that rose above their walls. It is to show the proper perspective. There was a time, back when your soul was still a shapeless mist, when the world believed only in false gods. Thousands of them. Gods that told them to take slaves. Gods that told them to make war upon their neighbors and devour the slain. Gods that told them to burn their children alive and cover themselves in the ashes as a sign of their faith. But all that changed when they learned of the true gods. Our gods. All those misshapen, bestial instincts melted beneath the radiance of our God's majesty. You could see it in their eyes. That dull emptiness replaced with the glimmer of a kindled spark. No person can overcome his instincts by himself. Only with the aid of a god, someone he will respect and listen to, even against his every impulse, does he stand a chance. Have you imagined this existence? The one the apostate would have created. We are not all so virtuous as she. Without our gods, the most wicked, the most tyrannical, they would take that power for themselves. But more than that, it would be a hollow existence. All mysteries forever unanswered. All purposes constructed from meaninglessness. No endings to bring closure. Only a wheel, turning without mercy, grinding our spirits to dust.
I mean, on that last part, he has a point.
All I have seen, the millennia of experience. I will not be dissuaded from this course.
Okay, quick clarification. Is he just a super long-lived race, or is he like a proto-god situation there?
He's one of the people who remember his past souls.
Ah.
He comes back all the way from the original Ingwits.
You have not thought this through. There is no leaving this place for you. I allowed it once.
Could we put him through the soul wood chipper? Do we still have that around?
Yes. That's what Watchers do.
With your soul and thousands of others, I will see
Wood
this
chipper,
world
go.
purged of its suffering. Hear me, Woodica. Your servant calls for aid. Roak 10!
That's concerning.
What are those?
The judge of Wodica?
Have you fought them before?
No.
What happened to the
They're
Aurochs you
mean
mentioned?
I mean, those look like Oryx.
Wait, this is gonna be a phase boss fight, isn't it?
I think so. Feels like it.
Because he lost that much health already.
I am dead.
Right now you would have summoned all those, like, things.
Oh, I could, but I don't think it would matter now.
Pretty much is the
I mean,
dead
I
run.
can try.
Try it.
Yeah, that ain't working so well.
Like, period, it ain't working so well, or we just need more resources and living people for it to work.
Both.
When I loaded autosave when the fight started.
That's what I just did.
Your camera didn't get knocked over this time. That's funny. Summon everything!
Easier said than done, but, I'm gonna try.
Summon your entire army!
A Scotsman comes down on a flying horse.
Let me just, no moving for you.
Don't.
Damn, casting Charlie Horse on the guy is evil.
What makes you say that?
Because they suck.
Oh, Deus is about to die.
Haven't noticed. Hey, oh fuck, I don't have enough focus yet. Shit. Hey, do you mind going back to sleep, Mr. Judge? Damn, he decided not to go back to sleep.
How rude. It's bedtime, Mr. Judge. Fuck off.
Hey, one of the judges are done.
Well, that went better than the first one.
It's always good to summon help.
All those lifetimes spent to preserve a single vital secret. I would expect a man to reconsider his choices after the first 500 years.
That's the servant down, and the mistress still to go. A good start, worthy of being built upon.
Thousands of souls he has tortured. Would that he could live those sufferings 1,000 times himself.
Some point, you have to look at the things your god is telling you to do. And ask yourself if it's worth it. He spent his lives.
So, Grieving Mother, you gonna explain how the fuck he don't know you exist?
The world to a lie. Could a man like that ever be redeemed?
No, she's not gonna answer it.
It'd be funny if, at the end of the game, a god talks to the Grieving Mother and then she appears to everybody. Everyone fucking freaks out.
Yeah, there was just a 6-party member blowing people's brains up right behind you. You just never saw her. She was there.
Grieving Mother, the best assassin in gaming.
Ironically.
I feel like you missed out on a lot of potential dialogue because of the people just ignoring Grieving Mother.
I mean, Grieving Mother has a lot of her own things to say.
True. But I'm sure you would have gotten more dialogue if you had someone other than Grieving Mother.
Perhaps. I'm curious to know what Theos would have said about Zawa, Mainha, and Devil. Specifically Devil. Are we sure he's lifeless? Are we sure? Are we positive?
Then Mordecai gives him a second breath and turns him into the most powerful dragon ever.
If he remembers every past life, then we should probably do something about that.
Destroy all memories contained within.
That's not what I was leading towards, but that is an option. Here's the thing, if we do the destroy all memories thing, Wodaka can just give his memories back. Remember what happened in the third game? Same thing.
Yeah.
I was expecting Dust to say something, but I guess he died.
I was listening to Placide. And the whole giving memories back, that's a fucking thing?
Yeah, that's the entire plot line of the third game. You know, the one you didn't play.
Yeah.
Dead. Not a big surprise.
He couldn't outsmart Fist.
There was no fist. Well, the Mac was here in spirit.
You have a monk with you.
He had hold of your
No, I
soul
don't.
from a long time back, seems like.
Is the guy not?
He switched me for the Grieving Mother again.
For lore stuff.
Yeah.
I thought the guy second from the right was a monk.
Say that these days. Not with the gods using the world to settle their
Wait,
problems.
you mean Kana?
You'll be
Yeah,
feeling better
I think
soon.
I got characters
The
mixed.
the Amauan, the green
That's
one?
real good. You got it figured out what you're going to do about all that? Got a lot of people out there thinking they've been abandoned by
I'll
their gods.
tell you if their
I'm
dialogue
not sure
starts.
to put the fear in you more than that. You can take my word for it. If it was in my power, and I know it's not, but if it was, I'd find a way to give them the courage to face it. Not because they think there's some god looking out for them, but because they've just got it in them. And after what you've been through, though, I'm sure you got your own ideas. Better make it good. Astounding. I always knew the Leaden Key stood for something big, but I didn't quite realize what I'd gotten myself into. And now, you're in the middle of something even bigger. With a decision that will affect millions.
I don't think there's millions of people in the Deerwood. There's probably a few thousand.
But
What
even if
about
you
the
send
people
souls
under
somewhere
the
specific
trees?
Now, who knows what the next turn of the wheel will make
I mean,
of them?
fair.
We can't really control what happens to them. Nor should we try. I had to see the monster Theos had become to realize
And
that.
also, now that you mention it, yeah, all of the animals and monsters and stuff too, those are all people. Those all used to be people. Or are people. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's your decision, of course. And whatever you decide, I'm glad our paths crossed in Gilded Vale.
Are you talking about Durance?
The end of the road
This
greets us
guy?
at last. You
No.
fared well, Watcher. Better than any Watcher has right to. Seems you were a field in need of a flame's cleansing. Would that my own trial had produced such an outcome. I had figured myself for the field all this time. But you were the field, and I the darkness. A lesson neither of Durance nor of Margarin. But with that trial's end, a new one begins. A god's trial. And I will stand in judgment without mercy.
You mean Kanna?
We've come to the end of it, my friend. It has been an honor to walk this road with you, and I will regret our parting.
Dust, you mean Kanna?
Yes.
Oh no, he's a Chancer, which is basically a... It's basically this world's version of like a bard priest thing. What's with Kanna not having voice dialogue so much?
Couldn't, they couldn't pay him enough.
And what is Grieving Mother gonna
Thales may
say?
be gone, but his crimes, the wounds he has inflicted, remain. Yet before you lies an opportunity to heal, to restore. Only through the healing of families, repairing the bonds between parent and child, reforging the shattered links between generations, can the Deerwood be knit whole once more. People will long remember the legacy. Let them also remember the healing that followed.
Oh, he doesn't have loot? Oh my god, why can't I take it? Just in case the game decides to freeze. Because I remember what happened with the Dragon Quest.
Always being paranoid is good.
Oh, fuck off, Skane. No one cares. Your entire existence is pain.
You know something of quiet servitude, Watcher. Groveling and simpering before the gods whose aid you need, so that when they finally raise you to a place of power, you can seize what you desire. You have labored at the pleasure of others. That shriveled hag in Hadrat House, those pruning soldiers with more taste for silk than steel, the wretched tribesmen playing out their fantasies of grandeur. And then you cowered and knelt before the gods themselves, begging one paltry favor and receiving riddles and visions in response.
That last part's ironic coming from you, buddy.
And now the gods give you orders and commands, even while you set out to fix what they cannot. Yet what have they offered you?
No.
The exiled queen is not an ungrateful patron. Finish the work Theos began. Strengthen Woodica with these souls and allow her to become the most powerful of all the gods, with you as her favorite.
Yeah, that's funny. You're right, Woodica does have a fucking long memory. The third game shows a really pointed view on that. Durance, that's a little morbid. That's a little morbid, buddy. Thankfully, the whole voice thing will be fixed in the second game, because everyone's voiced. Yay! No.
You
Fuck
say that
you.
now, but when you're standing in front of the machine, considering the lifetimes and the powers that await you, we'll see.
Yeah, it also goes back to everything that happened in the third game too, with the mushroom goddess. We don't need Wodaka being above everyone else. I'd rather have Skane above Wodaka. That should say a lot.
So thankfully, the ending I got, the mushroom guys, isn't a complete vindictive asshole.
Well, that's not what I was getting at.
Oh.
The whole everything being set up by Wodaka. Her imprisonment was part of that.
Mm.
I'd rather have Skane above Wodaka, and that should say a lot.
Okay, just perfect. I'll be back, but I'll be on the stream on the phone.
Return the bodies to the children. That would be this one. I'm pretty sure. Gonna double check. Yeah, alright. Return the souls. That's the whole Hollowborn thing. Yep. My retinas!
At your command, the ancient device became your instrument, spinning to life with deafening resonance and gathering up the
no power.
essence like thread on a great spindle. There, in the pale pulsing glow of the machine that set you on this path long ago, you summoned all your strength, focusing on your objective and blocking out all else. With a single concussive blast that rocked the chamber and sent you tumbling to the ground, you freed the souls from their stasis. Exhausted, your consciousness slipping away, your last sight was of the machine, dark and dormant. Then your eyes closed, and sleep welcomed you at long last.
I mean, Death
After coming
Godlikes
to
don't
and
exactly
searching
have
for some
eyes, but
time,
fair enough.
You discovered the route Theos used to enter Sun and Shadow, and embarked on a long and arduous ascent back to the surface. You emerged in Ter Evron after days of tunneling through the rubble Theos had left behind, and when you stepped into the daylight, you were faced with a different Deerwood than the one you had left. At your direction, the souls diverted by Theos were guided back to the vessels originally meant for them. For the first time, parents of hollow-born children woke to the cries of their infants and looked into their eyes to see them staring back. People fell to their knees where they stood, thanking Helia or Mogren, or even Aethys for their forgiveness of whatever guilt they felt they bore.
Thank Helia.
But for all the relief that had come to some parents, others only found new grief. For many thousands of Hollowborn had died during Wideone's legacy, many by their parents' own hands. For those children, there would be no homecoming. Yet the last Hollow birth was in the past now, and those parents willing to risk trying for a new child were frequently rewarded, often with
I mean, to be
twins.
fair,
Many
wouldn't this
felt
be
they
the best
saw
option,
Helia's hand in
morally
it,
speaking?
and the year would be remembered as the year of
Because
Helia's
all
splendor.
the ones who didn't return to the bodies
Lord
would have been
Radric's
returned
seal
back
had
to the
brought him
cycle.
Back to life once, but it would not do so again. Radric's destruction at your hands spelled the end of his suffocating rule over Gilded Vale and the surrounding area. In his absence, the village prospered, becoming a popular destination for new settlers anxious to leave Defiance Bay.
Positive.
after riots.
Because that's how
Without a
Souls in
nearby
the cycle
ruler,
goes.
It also grew more wild, with many settlers moving on as soon as they'd arrived,
turned off by lawlessness that was excessive even by Deerwooden standards. Nevertheless, despite the challenges of living there, Gilded Vale had survived and would continue to survive for the foreseeable future. Following the assassinations of Duke Avar
Technically,
Wolfram and
yes.
Lady Webb, Defiance Bay was thrown into political upheaval. In the ensuing weeks, the streets had become the domain of looters and blackguards. Few dared to step outside their own doors alone or unarmed.
Well, thankfully,
But
that's what
order
the
was
Crucible
soon
Knights are for.
re-established by the Knights of the Crucible, who, despite their depleted numbers, had gained favor in the public eye for their role in unraveling Widewind's legacy. They were quickly reinforced by returning forces from Fleetbreaker Castle. Having seen both the ills and the promise of animancy, internally the Knights quietly began a more cautious exploration of the new science. Depleted in numbers but bolstered by their newly forged stock of soul-augmented weaponry and a small contingent of forged knights, the Knights of the Crucible would soon become an order few in Defiance Bay would dare to cross.
Well, that's a
But
good thing. The
opportunity
Crucible
to
Knights
build
are pretty
upon their
good.
newfound power proved too great a temptation for the High Justice. What was at first a measured approach to animancy soon gave way to a rapid buildup of armaments. The High Justice would eventually seize control of the city for his order and place Defiance Bay under indefinite martial law.
That's not
The
a bad
destruction
thing.
of the machine atop
Defiance
Terra
Bay
Nova
was
spelled
crazy.
the end of the reanimated corpses in Heritage Hill. Though at first few were willing to venture into the abandoned district, it was soon cleaned out and rebuilt. The district's horrors still fresh in people's minds. It would be some time before it was fully repopulated. But eventually the lure of cheap prime land would all but erase the memory. The Duke's assassination at the apparent hands of an animancer had caused catastrophic rioting in the streets of Defiance Bay. But those who had escaped the melee in the palace hearings remembered the testimonies of the strange guest who had shown up that day and absolved animancy, implicating the leaden key instead. The rumor spread quickly, and soon the popular belief was that the assassin had been a leaden key spy.
Good.
When the legacy had lifted, people came to see it not as a sign that the riots had been according to the gods' wishes, as Theos had hoped, but as a confirmation that animancy had never been the source of the problem in the first place. Deerwoodens instead convinced themselves that the riots had somehow purged
the player was not the
Defiance Bay
assassin.
of leaden key spies, and that the end of Widewind's legacy was their well-deserved reward. The rage against animancers was quickly forgotten, and those who had survived were permitted to return to Brackenbury Sanitarium and rebuild it so they might resume their studies. The town of Deerford had seen the last of the cult of Scan. Dark rumors about the town's many curses quickly faded, and travelers soon returned.
Huzzah.
Abidon's renewal brought new vigor and purpose to a god long known for quiet, steady labor. Handicraft saw a revival in the Deerwood, and no smith wanted for an apprentice. Additionally, Abidon's restored interest in preservation led to redoubled efforts to survey Engwithan ruins. Animancers and craftsmen alike found much to study, but tensions
Huzzah,
with
the
Air
Eyeless did their
Gronfath
work.
rose.
They fixed the misunderstanding,
As for
kind of.
Stalwart, the Battle of Kairon's Scar only strengthened their resolve to unlock the mysteries of Durgan steel and build new marvels with the White Forge. However, Stalwart's ambitions brought them into further conflict with the Raid Serens, as more and more impoverished communities gathered at the border and vowed to finish the work of the Iron Flail. It would be many generations before the region saw peace. The Flames That Whisper clan found a cautious peace with Stalwart, particularly once the villagers heard of the aid the ogres had offered against the Eyeless. The clan moved back into the Russet Wood, and as Stalwart grew in prestige, the villagers formed a tighter alliance with their ogre neighbors. Within a generation, ogre traders visited Stalwart, and village
Well, it doesn't
hunters
need to
were
sound
welcome
fun.
in
The ogres
Russet
can
Wood.
protect Stalwart from the stinky people.
Releasing Harmka left the Devil of Carrick with a gnawing dissatisfaction that continued to eat at her long after the Watcher confronted Theos. She resumed her search for the men and women who had raised Cold Morn, clinging to the hope that enacting her
It's okay, the
revenge
ogres
might
can
one
protect
day
them.
allow her to feel something. Yet, as she hunted and killed, the futility of her actions grew like a leaden weight in her gut. Her movements grew stiff and sluggish as her zeal deserted her. One day, she found herself surrounded in Maiden Falls. As she tried to fight back against the villagers, she felt her arms stick in their sockets and her legs buckle beneath her. The villagers tore her body apart and shattered its segments while she screamed, feeling none of it. Zawa came to believe that the Deccan had survived through him. He returned
The
to
devil
Ashanti,
gets a bad
where he
ending
united
regardless
a
of what
number
you
of
pick.
small, vulnerable tribes under the beliefs of his people. He called them Takanakin, kin of Takan, and under his tutelage, they became strong enough to resist would-be conquerors. Zawa taught his secrets not to one chosen person, but to all, that the line of knowledge might never be broken. Free from the burden of her memory, Maneha soon left the gift-bearers and resumed adventuring. Now that she had a taste for the world, she wanted to experience it anew. Maneha rediscovered her zest for battle, extravagance, and romance. She kept her gaze on the horizon, looking from one journey to another more distant, from the lover in her arms to another more fervent. Hers was a life of excitement, violence, and passion. She moved too quickly for regret to catch up with her, and she hoped only that she might outpace it in the next life as well. The fortress of
neat.
Cadnua emerged as a bastion of security in the midst of an untamed land, becoming the envy of every thane and earl in Deerwood. Legend grew over time of its impregnability, and stories of formidable invaders easily scattered by the keep's defenses became popular around the hearths of Deerwoodinians. Likewise,
Kill an
it
innocent
also
man
became
just
a
so she
beacon
throws
to
herself into the
travelers,
ocean?
merchants,
Disagree.
and visiting dignitaries alike. Reputed as the finest fortress in all Deerwood, people would journey from near and distant lands alike to experience its
No,
fabled
she ends up
hospitality
sinking in the
and
ocean.
grandeur. The Audra dragon known as the Master Below, her soul now housed in the body of the huntress Fallen Roet, passed out of Deerwood in relative anonymity, her final destination unknown, even to herself. She was last seen in the port town of Rhodes End, boarding a ship, an Audra talisman glowing about her neck. Pallegina had gone against the Duke's Bell's orders by
I wonder
inventing
if
a new
I'll see the
trade
dragon
arrangement
in the
with
second game.
Alamenfoth to accommodate the recovering Deerwooden market. With the Deerwood's people still weakened by Weidman's legacy, the Valian republics easily pushed their would-be competitors out of the market. For her outrageous insubordination and audacity, Pallegina was banished from the republics. She traveled north in the Eastern Reach, avoiding Valian ports and entering the ranks of the kind wayfarers. Despite her bravery and dedication to those in her care, her strange appearance made her feel like an outsider wherever she went. Haravius took his leave of the party and, after his first bath in years, returned to his nomadic lifestyle. His homesickness expunged,
I
he
just
found
sent somebody to
renewed
the
joy and
back rooms.
tranquility in his wandering survey of the wilderness. For the first time in his life, he ventured beyond sight of the mountains of Glonfath. During his travels, he penned numerous journals and sketches detailing his travels through frozen
It's a
tundra,
good ending. It gets
Syrian
better in the
desert,
second game.
and tropical
Her ending finishes in the second game.
Wherever he went,
You get to see what the
Haravius
outcome.
left behind stories of the Autumn Druid, a temperamental, one-eyed wise man of the forest, known to bring food to lost travelers.
So what?
And
It's
unusual
just part one
advice
right
to
now?
anyone willing to ask him a question.
Pretty much.
Adair chose not to return home to Gilded Vale. Still most comfortable far from cities, he settled in Deerford, which, like many towns in the Deerwood, was beginning the slow process of rebuilding. Believing now that it was the obligation of Kith to be the leaders their gods had not, Adair was soon named mayor of the town, and under his guidance, Deerford soon began to prosper. He expelled the last of the Scanites from the area and drew new settlers with the offer of land, a trick he had learned from someone he otherwise preferred to forget. With each passing day, Deerford would come to more closely resemble the Gilded Vale of Adair's childhood, the one worthy of its name. When the
Hey,
dust
Eder
settled
got the
in sudden shadow,
anti-religion ending.
Aloth looked upon the remains of Theos Ixarchanon, his former master. He saw where the Grandmaster had gone wrong and what would be required to undo the harm Theos had wrought. With a flick of his wrist, he burned Theos's robe, headdress, and every other symbol of the man's power. Never again, he vowed, should Kith live in fear and blind obedience to an authority they did not understand. Armed with the knowledge and courage he had gained on his journeys with the Watcher, he set out on the long and lonely task of dismantling the Leaden Key. With both their aims fulfilled, Kanarua bid the Watcher farewell and sailed back to his beloved Rama.
I forgot that the Amawans had shark teeth.
To the Lore College, Kana spoke of the Engwithan people, describing both their vile experiments and their inspiring accomplishments. He spoke too of the destruction of the tablet by the Leaden Key, and the group's efforts to erase the Engwithan legacy from the world. Both inspiration and cautionary tales, he said, could be found in the world beyond Rauatai's borders. Kana urged his people to continue to pursue knowledge abroad so that the lessons found there might benefit Tekoa. Kana's inability to prove his theory of Engwithan influence diminished his academic standing, but his passion drew much interest from those less concerned with degrees. Kana swiftly became an influential figure in the move toward a more collaborative approach to expansion on the northern continent. In his personal life, he came to enjoy the reputation
less
of an affable
violence.
eccentric, willing to share grand and impossible secrets, along with a drink and a song. With
You can't
Theos
prove his
defeated
theory, it's
and the
impossible.
souls released
The
from
thing that
Sun
he's
and
he's
Shadow,
looking for is broken.
healthy children were born once again in the Deerwood. The grieving mother sought a place where she might do penance for the birthing bell. She returned to Deerford, where, to the astonishment of the villagers, she delivered the first healthy child in over a decade. She remained there, and with each new birth, she saw a measure of hope restored to the Deerwood, and a measure of grace for her own troubled past.
A good
Durrance
ending for
used
grieving mother.
Margaren's strength only until Theos had been cast from the world, and then swore off her influence entirely. Regret came to weigh heavily on his mind, and a man who had never previously lacked for words or opinions came to embrace silence and contemplation.
Probably.
He continued to wander, penniless and destitute, searching now not for the reason for his goddess's silence, but for a mechanism for revenge. The charred robes he continued to wear as a reminder that he had been burned by his goddess, and not just by the
Hopefully
flames of the
Durrance will
Godhammer.
appear in Pillars of Eternity 4.
After 5 years of searching for Persok,
He needs to come back. He was
Sagani's
like one of the
4-month
best
journey
characters.
home felt longer still. The Deerwood, Air Glonfoth, the Valian Republics became places on a map. Endless expanses of
Well,
green
it's either that or
between her
Durrance goes
and
insane.
Nositol.
Take your pick.
Her homecoming was celebrated by all of Masuk, yet it was the reunion with
Or
Kalu
he's
and their
dead.
children that truly
Those are
brought
the
her
three you
joy.
get.
She relinquished her role in the long hunts, and ever after, she and Itumak spent their days working in the village and their nights at her hearth. She watched her own children and their children grow and thrive. When she finally passed, she lay surrounded by the affection and tears of 5 generations. For
Damn,
you,
woman.
the death of
Lot of
Theos
kids.
brought an end to your waking visions, and a silence to the whispers of the past. In their absence, you were able to sleep. The questions of a distant lifetime ceased to trouble your soul. All that remained was what to make of the answer. But at the moment, there was little to be done, and the matter would have to wait. A long journey loomed ahead, made no easier by your decision to bring an infant to Sun and Shadow.
Vera, yeah. It's okay. Vela or Vera, I don't remember her name. She'll be fine. Probably. I haven't played the second game with the child in your party, so she'll probably be fine. Again, this goes back to the same thing I kept telling you. It's all about the whole thing of when we first played the second game, we didn't know the choices we were picking, man. We were kind of just picking what sounded good and rolling with it. Holy bejesus, that's a lot of backers.
It's still going.
I mean, bravo for all the people who backed the game, but still, Jesus.
Still going.
Well, that's the end of the first game.
E.
I'm gonna go to the second one now.
Oh, so you are doing the second one immediately.
Probably. About that. The game did have a backer say every line of dialogue. You can find them scattered around. They're called Golden Souls. They have so much dialogue. Oh no, dude, that would have been great. I would have loved reading those if it did. Having the backers say stuff in the credits, I would have loved that. But we're going to the second game.